Okay, really quickly, I'm going to go over showing you how to create a um, Pear Deck lesson for your students. So, the first thing you need to know is that you actually need to install Pear Deck. You need to actually install Pear Deck before you try to do this. And once you have Pear Deck installed, you're going to go to your Google Slides app, which is where I'm at right here, and you're going to click on blank to create a new presentation. I'm going to name this one example 1 or example 2. No, example 1. Okay. So you have a few different options once you get in here. If you're already familiar with this, then you already know how to create a Google Slides, but I just want to show you one thing. So to start your lesson off, if you want to use a video, which I create a lot of instructional videos for my students. So what I'm going to do is search my Google Drive, and I'm going to search an addition video. So I want to do add to subtract. So this is a video that I created, which is a really short instructional video with this funny picture here. So this is just an example of kind of how you can start it off. You can mix in between Pear Deck slides and regular Google slides. So the next slide I want is going to be an interactive slide, which I want to get feedback from the students. And I'm going to click on Pear Deck right here to do that. So you want to click on Pear Deck. And then Pear Deck is going to pop up on the right-hand side right here. Now I'm going to skip through all of this because it can get just a little confusing. I'm just going to keep this video short and simple. And if I'm going too fast, just pause. You're going to go to the template library. And then from there, you need to pick one of these templates that they already designed. So the template that I'm going to pick is this one. It says a draggable slide. So once you click the slide that you have picked, then you need to wait a second, because after you do that, it's going to pop up right here so that you can edit it in the left-hand side where the rest of the slides are. So the question I want to ask is, did you understand the video? Okay, so that's going to ask the student the questions. I'm going to pretty much say that to the students. I'm going to ask them the question, and they're going to be able to drag and pick either a green thumbs up or a red thumbs down on whether or not they understood the lesson. So this is how you can get feedback from the students, like during your lessons. And they do have a way in Pear Deck where you can watch the students in real time, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I do know that it is possible. This video is just focusing on really creating this. But one thing you need to know is that you need to share this presentation before you actually teach the lesson. You need to make it shareable, so anyone in this group with a link can view. And I want to put anyone in this link with a link can edit. So what you need to do before your lesson is you need to copy this link, and then while you're in the Google Meet, put that link inside the chat, and then the students will actually be watching you present the Pear Deck, because you can go into present mode. So like I can present this Pear Deck where the students are actually in here watching as I present it. And I can play this, I can go to the next slide, and you can control what slide your students are on in Pear Deck, or you can allow them to go at a different pace. I want to get out of this really quickly because I want to go into something that's really important. So like, say you need some data on your students, or you need to have some kind of feedback on whether or not your students are understanding. You need to go into your Google Drive. And when you go into Google Drive, they've created a folder called Pear Deck. So